Good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Minal Vagmari is here. In the series of disease of field and horticulture crops and their management, now we are going to see our next vegetable crop, that is potato. Coming to the first important disease of the potato, that is early blight and late blight of potato. We all know it has some historical importance, that it is very important epidemic disease once upon a time, and the discovery of the Phytophthora infestanza is done by itself by the father of plant pathology, Anton de Barry. So coming to the symptoms, we can see that first of all, yellowish color here, water soak lesions first appear on the leaf surface. First yellowish color spots appear on the leaves. Eventually it get turned into the purplish to brownish color. Such spots appear on the leaves as well as stems as well as on the tuber. We can see purplish brown and sunken. So such a purplish and brown and sunken patches appear on the tuber, and it leads to the rattoning of the tuber inside, which generally not preferred in the market. Coming to the disease cycle of the Phytophthora infestanza, basically two important spores form in this. Sexual spore is a oospore and asexual spore is a zoospore. In this, Anthridium and Oogonium lead to the gametangial contact, that is sexual reproduction takes place, and lead to the formation of oosphere, which later form the oospore having thick wall structure. And after the indirect germination of the oospore, it lead to the formation of the sporangium. And when sporangium lead to the rupturing, it lead to the release of the zoospore, which are kidney shaped and having biflagella, which can swim from one place to another place. Like this, secondary infection continue by the zoospore and primary infection continue by the oospore. Oospore act also as a resting spore. Coming to the management, we have to go for the disease-free seed. It means healthy seed tuber for planting purpose. We can also go for the resistant varieties such as Kupri Naveen, Kupri Jeevan, Kupri Alankar and Kupri Khasigaro, Kupri Moti. So such a resistant varieties we can also recommend it for the cultivation. We can go for the foliar spraying such as Mancozeb Zenith 0.2%. What it means, 2 gram per liter. First when infection is appearing, and second spray after the 15 days of first spray. We can go for such kind of management. With that also we have to take care of the field sanitation. Like we have to remove the crop debris, plant debris, infected plant debris from the field, and we have to keep our field clean to avoid this disease. Coming to the next important disease, that is black scurf of potato. Causal organism is a Rhizoctonia solani. We can see that here black specks and black scabby appearance are coming on the tuber. We also see this is a rusty scab are shown under the picture. So this scab having the hard black dark patches here. In these dark patches, we can find the sclerotia, which is which play important role in the spreading the infection. So hard black dark dirt-like patches carrying sclerotia which present on the tuber surface. With this also, this pathogen affect the xylem tissue of the plant, which lead to the wilting appearance of the overall plant and lead to the reducing the yield of the crop. And like this, such a scabby potato is not preferred in the market and it impact our yield. So here sclerotia, which is hard structure, black in color, lead to the infection of the Rhizoctonia solani. Coming to the management, we have to go for the disease-free seed tubers, resistant varieties we can use, and we have to avoid the planting in cold and waterlogged soil, because definitely in such soil condition, Rhizoctonia infection chances is increases. And we have to go for the crop rotation. It means we have to break down the continuous availability of the single host to the pathogen to break down its disease cycle. Proper drainage and good drainage is important for the management purpose. We can do the treatment of the tuber with the carbendazim 0.1% and other this thiophanate methyl and flutolenil seed treatment we can provide to the tuber. Trichoderma viridi and Harjanum can also use for 10 gram per kg seed. 10 gram per kg seed, or for tuber treatment we can provide this as a seed treatment. Coming to the next important disease, this is viral disease, potato leaf roll, caused by the potato leaf roll virus. We will see the symptoms in two phases, that is above ground and below the ground. we can see leaf rolling. We have already seen curling of the leaves to the upward direction as are appearing in the leaves. With that chlorosis, such as that is lack of chlorophyll from the leaves, lead to the yellowish appearance to the leaf and lead to the reduce the rate of the photosynthesis, ultimately impact to the yield. We can also shows that due to chlorosis, reduce the rate of photosynthesis, crop growth is not very high. It gives the stunted growth to the plant, and due to that premature dropping, defoliation of the leaves also takes place. Coming to the tuber infection, we can see that here net necrosis occur inside the tuber. We can see that brown and net like pattern appear on the fine brown like net pattern appear on the tubers, and such a tubers are reduced in size. Their size is not much like as a normal tuber. With it also, this infection of the potato leaf roll is transferred by the vector, that is apid myzus perisci. Coming to the management, we have to go for the virus free certified seed tuber, which is most important step in management. As we all know, viral diseases is majorly not managed by chemical spraying, but we have to go for uprooting of the infected plant at early stages to avoid the infection from one plant to another plant. And we all know this disease is transferred by the vector, that is aphid. So managing the insect is also the best management strategy. Here imidacloprid and dimethoate, we can with recommended dose such as 1%, we can provide to manage the aphid vector. So we have to again go for the field sanitation, that is destroy the voluntary potato plant and weeders which carrying such a infected plant material. We have to avoid the overlapping potato crop in nearby field. We have to go for the resistant varieties, apply the mineral oil spray to reduce the virus transmission. And balanced fertilization is important. Excess nitrogen we can avoid here to avoid the growth of the pathogen and attraction of the aphid vector on the plant. Coming to the next important disease and last disease of this potato series, that is potato mosaic virus. Causal organism is the potato virus X, also known as a potato mottle virus, and potato virus V also responsible for the potato mosaic viruses. In this we can see that mosaic appearance, we can see what we mean by mosaic appearance: irregular patches of the light green and dark green on the leaves. Some portion is yellow and some portion is green. Such patches will appear on the leaf. That is mosaic and mottling of the leaves is takes place. It also lead to the deformation in the shape. It lead to the small and wrinkle shape of the leaves. With that also some necrosis appearance also takes place. That the brown spots will come and eventually it get dry and death of the tissues takes place. Such kind of symptoms also appear inside this plant. And overall plant is shows stunted growth. We also see with the mottling and mosaic, rolling of the leaves is also takes place. We can see the cup inward and curling of the leaves is present. And with that also potato shows the ring like structure, tuber ring. We can see here, we can see ring like structure are present on the potato, which reduce the size of potato and make it unpreferable for the market. This disease is transferred by the vector, that is aphid myzus perisci, which is most important, and another aphid species, that is Apis gossypi. So coming to the management, we have to go for the disease-free, virus-free seed tuber for the effective management, because we all know in viral disease then chemical spray, uprooting and certified seed material is a main management strategy. And we have to remove the plant part having viral infection to avoid the spread from one location to another location. And we all know this disease is spread by the vector, that is aphid. So we have to manage the fit from field with the help of insecticides such as imidacloprid and dimethoate. We have to control the mechanical transmission. Many times the tools carrying the sap of virus, it will help to transfer the virus from one place to another place. So we have to disinfect such tools and remove the infected plant part with we have to remove the weed host and voluntary potato plants. We also have to go for the crop rotation to avoid the overlapping of the potato crop in nearby field, because continuous availability of the same host lead to the spread of disease, and because continuous disease cycle will be run, so we have to break down that cycle. And again we have to apply the mineral oil spray to reduce the virus spread. We have to go for the balanced nutrition but avoid the excess nitrogen, because excess nitrogen lead to the excess vegetative growth and lead to the attraction of the pathogen and some other vectors too. So we have, like this, we cover the all important diseases of the potato in this series, and next we will see our next important crop. If you're I would like to do one announcement. Very soon after the playlist, I'm going to start our ASRB NET classes as per the I get the feedback. So we will cover step by step all syllabus, and in that same lecture we will see their MCQs, and like this we will cover all units which are before the our exam, which will be in the this August. Before August only we will complete our syllabus with our mock test. So please be continued with my channel and like my all videos, subscribe my channel and see the playlist. Thank you.